Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be filming a little plan with me for November. Before we get into this video, I just want to give myself a little self-plug. This is my Instagram handle right here. This video is a result of this beautiful poll that I posted on my Instagram story. So if you want to say in my content creation in terms of video ideas or what the final thumbnail will be, just follow me on Instagram and stay updated with my story so that your vote can contribute to some of my content ideas. Oh my gosh, there is a truck outside. So before I actually start organizing the new month, I want to take the time to reflect retrospectively and just look at the month of October, fill out my Notion page for October. I will put my screen up on the screen. I will put my screen here. I'm just currently screen recording on my laptop, and this is my 2021 Notion page. There is my little background, and then at the bottom we've got a cute little gif and my word of the year, which is growth, and I put in like the Google definition just so we sound a little fancy. It says the incremental improvement in a mental function, usually intelligence with increasing age. And then we've got my year up close, my personal goals, and then routines. So I'm not going to go too in depth into it because that's not really why we're here. So with my Notion page, it's set up as my year up close, and then it's separated into each quarter. Also, I will link the template that I have edited and made a duplicate of in the description box. So I'm gonna go to October, and basically this is my little October page. I don't like to make this page too meticulous because I find it hard to replicate, and it's sort of effort every month just to go through and do some more things. But this is October. It is orange because, you know, Halloween, even though we basically don't celebrate it here in Australia. Don't know. Anyways, so I've got my top 3 priorities, my monthly challenge, my monthly review, which is like all these questions which help me reflect on the month without it being like a too in-depth essay. Honestly, I find longed for the hardest question to answer because I am really grateful for everything that happens in a month, and I feel like I'm the type of person who wouldn't go back and change time. So that for me, it makes me think a little bit when I try and answer that question. But let's just go through. My top 3 priorities this month were sleeping before 9:30/10, exploring books from different genres and organizing my time, continuing to make videos when I can. So I've consistently kept sleeping. Of course I've kept sleeping. I've kept my sleep routine like earlier, which is really good, and I'm really glad that is something that I'm doing. I've explored books from different genres. If you follow me on Goodreads, you know what I'm currently reading, so self-plug. And I've been organizing my time because I've been uploading videos for you guys. And then my monthly challenge was play the piano 3 times a week. Originally I was going to play the piano every single day, but overall it just didn't work with the dynamic and my workflow, so I just decided to change it. It's not letting me edit it. Okay, hang on, I'm going through some technical difficulties. So my monthly challenge is basically a challenge I set myself for the month that I try and complete. The intention of it is so that by the end of the year I will have 12 new habits or challenges that I've completed, and I will hopefully implement more often into my daily life or in 2022. So I'm gonna go through and fill out this entire page, and I will be right back. I think I accidentally changed the angle because I accidentally moved my phone stand. So I filled out my October Notion page. If there's anything I don't want to show, then I will blur it out just for personal reasons. This has been inspired by Matt D'Avella, who I've talked about in one of my other videos, and he basically sets these monthly challenges that some of them are ridiculously hard and I wish I could do them myself, but I just thought I'd adapt that into my own lifestyle. One thing to remember when we're making challenges for ourselves, we're making goals for ourselves to become a better version of ourselves, we have to make sure that the goals are SMART goals. This is the one thing besides academic that I use so often in my day-to-day life. If you've not heard of this abbreviation before, a SMART goal is basically criteria to assess and plan out successful goals that you end up achieving. The purpose of it is to be realistic when you're goal setting instead of setting unattainable, immeasurable goals. The S stands for specific. You want to be specific with your goals. So say you want to ride a bike. You gotta be specific. You want to ride this bike where? M stands for measurable. So we gotta make sure we can quantize, is that a word? We can measure the amount of time we're spending on this activity. So that is something that I failed to implement in my monthly challenge for October. We're gonna learn from that. So say that you are going to ride your bike. How long are you going to ride your bike every day? It might be 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. You just got to set a time so that you can measure your progress. The A stands for attainable. Make sure these goals are within reach. You're not going to completely cut sugar out of your life if you're obsessed with chocolate. You know, those little tiny steps will help you build momentum and ultimately achieve your goal. R stands for relevant. Why is this goal important? You want to set goals that are relevant to your lifestyle. So say for example, maybe as a content creator, you are spending hours and hours on iMovie or Final Cut trying to edit things trying to edit things while keeping them to the highest quality, and you're just sick of looking at the screen all day long. Maybe your goal might be to take a video workshop class where you learn how to edit more efficiently. And the last one T is time bound. When will I achieve the goal that I've set? So you want to make sure you kind of had like a deadline, so you're inclined to make changes to that goal, because if you don't, it's going to be pushed back and you're going to procrastinate it because you feel as though it's not a priority. So yeah, in short, SMART goals are how we should be planning our goals to make them attainable, realistic, and achievable. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the November page, on which I didn't even realize I put November as purple and I'm wearing purple. I swear this was not planned. Wow, what a happy coincidence. So I'll show you what the template is like before I fill things in, and we can kind of go through it together. So at the top here, I've just got all my months as colored dots, and then we have November, and at the top I have my top 3 priorities. So this month I want to continue going to bed at 9:30 to 10 p.m. I want to finish 6 of Crows because that is a book that I'm currently reading, and continue drinking 1 liter. Let's go with 1 liter. 1 liter of water every day. My challenge this month is to quit social media. Do I really want to do that? So the thing is, I wanted to quit social media for 1 month this year, so it's either November or December, and I'm thinking in December I'm going to be doing a whole lot more content creation. You know what, let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. And this is going to be kind of hard. Okay, let's challenge ourselves to do it. And I'm going to put in this question not because I'm doubting myself, but because I just genuinely want to know if I will do it. Did you complete this challenge? So these are my top 3 priorities, and I've got my monthly challenge, and in here it's got, now it's got 4 questions. So first is, did you complete this challenge? What did you like about the challenge? Did you find it hard to commit to it? Okay, that makes grammatical sense. Would you redo this challenge? And then we've got month in review. So then the questions are liked. What did I enjoy this month? So you write down 5 things. What I learned this month, 5 things. Liked, what could I have done better this month? So lucky me, I've actually been organized this month, and I've set up my academic calendar for all my due dates next month as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to put my screen up for this, but I'm going to quickly check my email, see if there are any extracurricular events I want to join. I really like attending like university webinars just to see, give myself a little insight of university life, and because I just think some of these are really interesting. Okay, so now we're moving on to, I would say, the kind of clean out. So a new month equals for opportunities and for events and for memories. And so what I've been trying to do recently is I've been trying to clean out one section of my life every month. So whether it be physical, psychological, or digital, I just want to cleanse the space so that for the new month I'm prepared and organized. So for this month I'm going to do a little bit of a digital clean out from my laptop, and also want to clean out photos and TikToks from my phone. The reason why I'm clearing out TikTok drafts, well, kind of already mentioned in this video, but if you don't know, I guess you'll see when that video comes out in maybe a month or two at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of a clean out just so I can start the month fresh. So it is an hour or so later, and I've gone through and cleansed majority of my digital space. So now I'm going to just look through Pinterest and for some affirmations that I want to bring into the new month. I found 3 pins. So yeah, those are my 3 intentions for November. I'm gonna keep writing them in my journal and trying to reaffirm them as much as I can. So on that note, that is the end of this video. I just wanted to add something really quick. No matter what time of month you're watching this, no matter what time of month, what time of year, no matter what time of month, what time of year, or what day you're watching this, I just want to remind you guys that progress is still progress. Those little steps to that big goal are going to add up, and your efforts are going to be so worth it. It could be now, it could be tomorrow. All you have to do is take the first step. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Shout out to